It's Deprogrammed. My name is Justin Wilson, and unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
So proud. So proud.
I feel good about myself right now. This new setup's not going to work really well for Deprogrammed. I'll figure it out.
There's kind of a lack of eye contact from my position.
Yeah, it's just a weird reach.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to stare you down with eyes of hell. Lasers.
Pew, pew. Buy the shirt, folks. RadioFradio.com/shop. You can buy a shirt for $20. It helps us buy stuff like this. See?
Ooh.
You guys bought that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You guys also bought us a trash can.
Yay.
Hey! We making moves in here. $1 million moves.
Because we're moving on.
We're moving the trash to the trash can is what we're doing.
Well, you know, that small one fills up so fast. We needed new trash bags for it, and it's like, well, let's just get a bigger trash can and bigger trash bags. It was a fun shopping trip.
You truly are a problem solver.
You know,
You're making the dream come true.
We do what we can out here in the freezing cold Radio Free Radio Studio Clubhouse. Thank you guys so much for trooping with me out here.
I'm just proud of myself for remembering a goddamn jacket this time.
We're about to come through some tough months here in the Studio Clubhouse because we started in February and it was pretty cold in February.
Yep.
So we're heading right into that. I don't know that it's going to get any colder than what we have now, though. You think? Maybe a little bit.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, it will.
You think?
Yeah.
It always does.
It'll snow and ice and be all shitty.
Like last winter was cold, but it didn't snow or ice that much, so I have a feeling that it's not going to be as bitter as last year, but it's going to snow like a motherfucker. Like we're going to have just Bumble, the abominable snowman, traipsing about Hampton Roads for the next 2 months. You heard it right here, folks.
It's coming.
2017 prediction.
Oh. Trying to get this on frame so I can move it because it looks silly on camera. I are dumb. I've got a new toy to play with.
You do.
You're like the Sports Center guy.
Yeah. So tonight we're talking about Outkast, and I'm actually really excited too because I don't know. I don't want to say I fell out of them, but I had stopped listening for a little while. So this is the first chance I've had to kind of go back and be like, pretty much anything pre-Speaker Box and Love Below, I haven't listened to in a while. So I got to delve back into Quem and I Stankonia, and I even actually listened to Idlewild, which surprisingly I like a lot more than I remember.
I had that same experience.
I don't know what it was like when it came out. I was rather disappointed with it, actually. I had the initial new Outkast and listened to it a lot. And then I just hit a point where I'm like, man, I'm done with this. I don't like it. And then coming back to it this time, I actually really enjoyed it. But you were telling a really interesting story off air, Sarah. I wanted to get to that because you asked Rudy, had he ever seen Outkast live? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to get that story on air because I thought it was really interesting, some of the stuff you were talking about from when you were in Atlanta.
Yeah, I
full Atlanta episode.
Full Atlanta. I'm going full Atlanta. Yeah. I'll go full Decatur at one point. You guys,
snap.
I know.
College Park too. Also?
Oh no,
I didn't wear enough layers for you to go full Decatur.
Yeah,
I didn't prepare for that.
Well, it's happening. Get used to it. I had the basic suburban white chick knowledge of Outkast. And then I moved down to Atlanta, and I was really lucky. Atlanta's a diverse city anyway, but I was really lucky to make a lot of different friends who were kind enough to give me a really great introduction to Outkast and Southern hip hop, which I had not ever distinguished. I knew the differentiating sounds and whatever, but I had no idea of the history of Outkast and, sort of the way they really broke out and created their own subgenre, and it was just incredible. And then the way they move forward with collaborations, I naturally gravitated to because I'm like a mashup girl. Like the more different sounds you can put together, the better it is for me. I think it makes music rich and deep, and it's like introducing two friends who are strangers and then they become BFFs. It's like the best thing ever. So when I'm pretty sure I got drunk or baked one night and decided to blow a lot of money and bought tickets to Hangout Fest in Gulf Shores and road trip down with my friends.
Dope.
And got to see them when they were doing their tour in 2014. I saw Outkast, and it was unbelievable. They had been killing it. They started in Coachella, I think, that year, and had been hitting the festival circuit. So I think they did Bonnaroo. Let's see. Oh no, maybe they did Bonnaroo later that summer, but they did they hit all of them. You know, they did Lollapalooza, they did Bonnaroo, they did Hangout Fest and Coachella, and I think they went over and did Glastonbury, and they did the big festivals. But it was amazing. They worked so hard. They had they stayed true to that sort of spacey techno kind of collaboration sounds that they do.
Okay.
But they did one of the songs that they did was them recreating the rap battles they used to have around their kitchen table in College Park, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was like looking at Edgar Allan Poe's writing desk because it was like them doing what they do and coming up with this amazing stuff, and there was every bit the energy they had when they were 19.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, there was just nothing had fallen flat. They worked hard. They played with the crowd. They had fun. They took selfies with the random white chicks that were on stage with them. It was awesome.
Now, I think did they market that as the big reunion kind of thing that they were doing, or was this after?
It was perceived that way.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
remember there being any specific marketing about them. I think everyone was just so pumped that they were touring again because you're absolutely right. Idlewild came out. It fell kind of flat compared to the crazy fame they had with their other albums.
It was a little different too.
It was different,
Yep.
and the movie was I never actually even saw the movie.
Yeah.
It might have been fucking incredible. But it was just a different space for them. They took some time off. I don't know if they did any producing. That's what they usually, hip hop artists tend to take a couple years off and produce, right?
Absolutely.
But they were welcome back with open arms. They hadn't missed a beat.
How was the mix? Did they do a lot of just the stuff that's on the radio that people know? Did they do a lot of deep cuts also, or?
Well, there's so much on the radio.
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
mean, they
Yeah.
have
Goes
so many mainstream hits that I feel like there would have been disappointed people if they hadn't hit them.
Riots.
And their radio hits are diverse.
Yeah.
So they mostly stuck with what made them money.
That's
but
pretty dope. Huh?
yeah, but nobody. They were so deliberate about every aspect of the show that the feel of every song changed. The way they acted, the choreography, who was up front, and who drew back, when they brought in live musicians, it was a dynamic show despite everyone knowing all the words. That makes sense.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can dig it.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
That's awesome.
And it was definitely one of the top 5 concerts I've ever been to. Yeah.
So the Outkast love,
Jealous.
not only is it real, it's deep.
So oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. Matt jokes me on Popped, which is Tuesdays at 8.
Oh yeah.
About going full Atlanta, and I was full Atlanta.
That's awesome.
I lived there. It was my home for 9 years. I'm very happy to be back in Hampton Roads, but yeah, there's a part of me that'll always love it.
Oh, definitely.
So I have a deep burning love for Outkast.
Rudy, this is a first time you're joining us on the Deprogrammed.
Oh yeah.
I-
Thank you, Justin, for having me. All right, just just Rudy Malumba.
You can hear Rudy on The Great Show, which right now is 10 o'clock on Wednesdays, but we're making the big move 10 to midnight on Mondays.
That's right.
Yeah.
Following GMYD, getting that second hour.
We're gonna get a nice lead in. And then I don't know.
I don't know, a lot of people hate the GMYD.
It's a lead in.
It's a lead in. There you go.
No, nobody. It's me and Matt, the creators of the station. Ain't nobody listening. So what are you gonna do?
Well, yeah. But
People hate us.
Absolutely.
Double middle fingers. That's
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
kind of her thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. But
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really, it's going to be cool to kind of have us in at a different time, to just kind of expand on the show and have more time to just kind of do it. Because a lot of times we do it and we really start
hitting the stride. Like
yeah.
it happened last week where Seven came in and you guys smartly brought him in into the show.
Yeah.
And so for 10 minutes, it's like, I got to rap you, but at the same time,
it was good. It was
it's
Keep
great.
going
talking.
great.
Yeah, it was really
So
fun. Yeah.
that's
And we're all
my
drunk
job.
too, so that was kind of
Yeah.
a fun thing. But yeah, definitely.
So Sarah asked you off air. You've never seen Outkast.
I've never seen Outkast live. No, and actually, I've only really been to like 2 concerts. Well, maybe 4 or 5, I guess. There's a lot of artists I really love that I never really got to see that extra dimension. You know what I mean? Because I think on stage a lot of times it could be a completely different animal.
You're absolutely right. And honestly, there are some people that I've seen live that I totally fell out of love with after having seen them.
Yeah.
Because if they do a shitty show and you love their album,
yeah,
it's like the biggest letdown. It's like when
It's
you
a slap
spend
in
all
the
that.
face.
Yeah, it really is. Like
It's a bad lay.
Oh God, it's like when you spend all that time peeling an orange and then it's like mealy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or dry. Yeah. Don't put in that. I'm paying money.
It makes you not trust.
Oranges.
I was gonna say all. I was going to say all citrus. Like I was.
Yeah.
I was blaming them for the
Everything.
mistakes of
That's
one.
right.
Lemons, you know.
No. I know that feeling. Back in 2014, I went to a concert at what was Farm Bureau Live. Don't ask me to fucking remember the name of it now. It's too long. But I
Steve's.
just remember being so let down by the concert. I actually left early, and I don't think I've listened to much of the artist since. I was just like,
Name drop.
Yeah, do you know?
Yeah. Who
Tim
was it?
McGraw.
Oh.
Sorry, I had a cough, and like I didn't even pay that much for the tickets, but it was just he didn't. It was, hey, let me play this entire new album for you that doesn't come out for another month.
Yeah, I hate that.
I hate that
I hate
shit.
that,
You know who let me down live? Eminem.
Really? I for some reason that I hate to say it, but that doesn't surprise me.
Well, I guess it depends on where in his career did you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where was he?
Bonnaroo, 2011.
So
Okay.
like right
Like Relapse
when
sometime, I think.
Relapse
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so it's
I just
later.
think it was. I think it was August in Tennessee.
I think Eminem's a guy that I loved when he first came out.
His hype man was awesome.
Who was it? Do you
I
remember?
don't remember.
I felt
It was Steve.
I fell out of love with Eminem in like 2004. You know what I mean?
I think from 2005 to 2010, it was, Nope, and then 2011 Relapse came out, and I was like, yeah, and then I think it was 2012 or 2013 was like the Marshall Mathers. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
You're done.
Yeah.
Rap God was good though. He kind of snapped on that, but apart from that, everything else was talk about it.
Yeah, it was pretty lame.
So tell me your thoughts on Outkast. Why are you here, Rudy?
I love Outkast. I think they're great. I moved here to the States. Me and my family did in '96. So that was kind of right in the middle.
Ooh, that was Outkast territory.
100%. Like the state of hip hop at the time was it was really like an East Coast thing. So like all the guys we listened to were like the East Coast artists, Nas, Eminem, or Nas, not Eminem, Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, all those guys. So Outkast was something kind of different. But they're also more lyrical, I think, than a lot of New York guys.
Absolutely.
At the time.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. I wasn't allowed to listen to Parental Advisory albums because I was like 9. But I'd sneak downstairs to my brother's room and listen to the shit. So that's kind of. But yeah, I loved them since.
Yeah.
And when AT Aliens came out. So yeah, I've been a fan since. That's more or less why I'm here.
Now, Sarah and I had to sit on Outkast for a while until the lovely Katie said, "I'm in."
Hello.
So what is it? What is it about Outkast that brings you to the table tonight?
For me, it was Speakerbox and The Love Below. I enjoyed Stankonia. I enjoyed up until that point just fine. But for some reason, I distinctly recall Speakerbox and The Love Below being all I would do was switch out the CDs on my Walkman in high school. That was all I was listening to my junior and senior years of high school.
Absolutely.
And I don't come from a particularly diverse part of the country. I'm from a suburb of Dallas that is extremely, extremely Caucasian. But I remember no matter the color or creed of the student in the school, everyone was just trading off the CDs. And everyone couldn't believe... I remember the industry saying, okay, they're releasing a double CD. That's not going to work. They're too different. It's not, so many albums that got compressed into one. It's these two completely different concepts. It's not going to work. And Outkast basically said, LOL, watch this. Hold my beer. And
Yeah.
it was a game changer. And I don't think anyone has really pulled it off before or since.
Yeah.
And so that was really where everything was cemented for me. And then in college, I started, going back more. I mean, here on my list, everything is, I don't I'll admit I don't have any Idlewild on my list. Everything's
Me neither.
pretty old school.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
well,
Idlewild
I do,
for
but
me.
that's obviously not going to make it.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's a
speaking
chance
of
I got
which-
2 from Idlewild.
Yeah, I was about to say, how is this going to work with 4?
That same.
Okay.
So if it's on 2 or more, 2 or 3,
Okay.
it makes the conversation. If it's on all 4,
Then it's in.
It's automatically in.
Okay.
From,
That's what I thought about while I ate my burger tonight.
Everyone needs to think about Outkast while they're eating burgers.
Yes,
yeah,
I think
totally.
that's-
it was a
that's
lamb burger too. It was good as
yeah.
hell.
Oh.
Real talk.
For me, Outkast, I was really late to the game because by the time like Miss Jackson and all that hit, I was full metalhead. Like I don't want to call myself. I was in a metal phase where like I was listening to nothing but metal, and if you weren't metal, you weren't on my radar. Or if you came into my radar, I hated you. So I just wrote them off. And something about Hey Ya hit me just the right way,
What
and
a
I'm
great
like,
song. Seriously.
I think it hit everybody
Oh.
that
Yeah.
way.
If you don't like Hey Ya, I don't trust you.
It's so perfect, though. It's so good.
Yeah.
we liked it so much that, and if you can imagine this, my band covered it. I was the lead singer, and so me singing "Hey Ya" in a rock band, and
Is that on YouTube?
no, thank God that
Damn
that
it.
wasn't much of a thing. I don't even think it was a thing in 02, but I. Just like you guys were saying, Speakerbox Love Below. I fell in love. And then I was like, well, now I need to go backwards. I have to. And then I listened to Stankonia, loved it, and then I went back to before that is why am I
Aquemini?
drawing a blank? Yes, Aquemini, Do or Die. I love that, and then I thought I had ATLians, but I did not, and so like I got to really get into that this time around. So this was a fun reminiscent for me. The name of the game is Deprogrammed. All 4 of us each picked 20 Outkast songs, and we're going to try to mesh it together into a nice starter kit. So if you've never given Outkast a chance, which what the hell's the matter with you?
I feel like you
What's the
should
matter?
have by this point.
What's the
Yeah.
matter with yous? They're done, right? Like, have they officially hung it up?
Never say never.
Yeah, it's not official, but they haven't done stuff in years.
yeah.
They haven't done.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
They did their last tour, and they are now enjoying their pause of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Andre's
When
a
you're that
weirdo.
rich, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
hey, I met him once.
Yeah?
He was at CNN, and I
Really?
ran right into when I was working there. He was with Will Ferrell.
Nice.
And I was running
Makes
down the
sense.
hall. Yeah, right. I was running down the hall holding a handful of tapes and literally ran into them. It was like something out of a fucking romantic comedy. And all my tapes fell on the floor and I picked them up and ran away. And then I figured out who I ran into.
And then you're like, well, damn, I would
I
have at least
know.
said hi.
I would have. Well, I don't think I would have been able to say anything if I had my brain cells. I would have been like, ah.
There's only a handful of people I've made like a short list of people in the music industry I want to work with. Billy Corgan being one. I'm a Pumpkins fan. Andre is one of them. Al Yankovic, another. Liam Lynch. You know, it's a very short list.
Yeah.
And definitely love to just pick that mind for a little bit because I mean, Love Below was like Katie said. Love Below was a game changer for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just listening to that, like it's art.
Yeah.
If you ask me, like it is art.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
it's
He's always been a lot more experimental than Big Boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I mean they're just different. I mean it is what it is. They're both extremely talented, but yeah, like I feel like he has he can appeal to anybody, even if like you don't like rap or whatever. Like he, you know what I mean? Like the stuff that he did was more like it was, you know, it included all genres and it was really cool. Yeah, so I always really enjoyed this stuff also.
willing to go out on that edge.
Yeah.
And so I guess I'm going to start it off here. And see, now I don't know where to play because, as usual, I played myself out because my initial thought was I'm going to go heavy Love Below. And then, like, as I'm looking at the list, I'm like, man, I shouldn't do that because everybody else is going to have other stuff. And so, I don't know. I may have played myself out. Let's just say that. But one of the first songs, and I know it's a single, but it's a great fucking single. And if you hate this beat, there's something insanely wrong with you. I kept coming back to it. It's the first thing I thought of when we finally booked this. B.O.B.
Yes,
Bomb
Yeah.
Boom
that
Bang
is.
Oh yeah.
I had a cheerleading routine to that in 2001, and then September of 2001 that changed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 So
It is
Yeah.
very. I have to say, during my brief stint as a radio DJ overseas, very interesting to put that on the airwaves. I
Yeah.
felt like some
Yeah.
sort of heavy responsibility, but also at the same time, like, dear God, please don't let me get fired for playing this song while we're in the middle of a potentially international crisis.
Right.
It's actually kind of funny because I was listening to B.O.B. today, coming back from work. I drove by a military base.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I felt weird.
did you turn it down?
I turned it.
Yeah,
I rolled the
you can
windows
tell
down.
us, yeah.
Sorry, sorry, guys.
Something about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah,
At the
it's-
beginning, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's so good,
chaos.
man.
It's
Yeah.
pure chaos.
And the percussion comes in.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I lose my mind.
Yeah.
So
One,
good.
two, three, four,
I noticed
and
in my list, I tend to lean toward their higher tempo stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I like some of their slower stuff, but yeah.
So that's all four of us.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Ta-da.
You got a resounding yes on that one.
All
Yeah.
right.
I have a feeling that we're gonna. What's the record? 7.
7's the record.
I think we're gonna break it tonight.
Yeah.
There's a show here.
All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So we are going to go directly to the left, and the lovely Sarah is going to throw out a song.
I'm going to tell you my favorite Outkast song, and the one I always think of is AT Aliens.
I've
I
got
got
it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
got it.
that's
Wow!
Let's
go
all throw our
team.
hands in the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we care?
I don't think so. I don't care.
No, we shouldn't.
Care.
Oh yeah.
One of the things I was doing as I'm listening to like some of the older stuff, because like I said, this was my first time listening to AT Aliens. I'm like thinking of, instead of necessarily just songs that I was liking, I was like, does this sound like an Outkast song? Is this
Yeah.
something that I want to present to somebody? And that was, yeah. It's
Absolutely.
like, yep, this one has to be.
Absolutely.
Wow, we got it in. Two
yeah.
for two.
Nice.
Now
Don't feel that weight,
Fuck
Rudy.
it up, Rudy.
Don't
I think I might.
don't feel that weight.
All right. Well. Okay. So this is our favorite. So
But you
we're
can
gonna-
play whichever
whatever.
song you want.
Yeah.
Throw it up.
Okay. Yeah. Because I. You know.
Try to feel the room.
Okay.
That's what I
When,
do.
when I ranked it, I had tied for 1. I had 2 tied for art of storytelling part 1.
Yeah.
You got
Yep.
down?
Yep.
I don't.
I don't, but
No?
2
Okay.
or more.
2 or
so
more, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah.
So we'll come back to it later if we need to.
That was Quemini.
Yep.
So
Yep.
It's probably my favorite album by them. I think.
I go
so-
between Equemini and Stankonia.
Yeah. Right.
Because this time it was Stankonia. I don't know, something about it would just it every song was fire to me.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
oh my god, yes.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah.
Katie,
let's just get the obvious out of the way and go ahead and put it on the list where it goddamn belongs. Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
What?
Oh.
I don't.
Why? Why, Justin?
Yeah.
I thought it was too obvious, and I felt like it was a song
you
everybody
are,
knows.
You
Okay.
are playing yourself the fuck
But
out.
if a Martian landed on Earth and wanted to listen to Outkast,
You'd put Hey Ya in there.
Well, I mean, look, you're
even
not
if
gonna.
they didn't happen to find Justin and they just were like, I want to know what Outkast is, that would be what they heard.
Yeah.
You're gonna find no resistance from me because
Look,
again,
you
I
think
could
you
have put
got
the
it.
entire
Oh,
Love Below.
you
Oh,
think
yeah.
you got it, but got it just don't get it when there's nothing at all, son.
Well, she's got you there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think of the layman, if they just go on fucking Google and type in Outkast, I think hey,
You're probably
no,
gonna like
yeah,
that.
yeah, you're probably right.
Well, you know what is cooler than being cool,
Nothing. Oh wait,
Ice cold.
Ice cold.
which we are tonight.
We are
Yeah.
amazing.
No, I mean, you know, once we get to the combo, you're not gonna get any pushback from me. Anything from Love Below, I could have put in easily. All right, so I think this is actually my favorite Outkast song, and I had forgotten about it. So I'm glad we did this because I freaking love this song, "Gasoline Dreams."
No,
Ooh,
I don't
do
have
not.
it.
Really,
good song. It didn't make the cut though.
complete
yeah,
strike.
good song.
And
but
we
did not
have
like it.
our first asshole.
Aw.
Bum, ba-dum.
Really? Wow. Don't everybody love the smell of gasoline? Burn,
Oh, that's-
motherfucker, burn
Only
American
you,
Dream?
apparently.
Wow. I'm actually shocked that at least one other person didn't have that. Don't everybody like this taste of apple pie? Okay. Sarah?
All right, I had to circle back for this one, and I'm not sure if anyone will have consulted this album because this was a single that was on their greatest hits album that was not on another album. The whole
Oh
world.
yeah.
Loves it when you
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I was making my list and I
Yeah.
was like thinking about it, and I was like, how is this not on here? Because when I was going through on Spotify, I just tune out the greatest hits albums because
Yeah.
we normally do on Deprogrammed.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh, wait
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well then I didn't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have it because I didn't grab that. I
Well,
skipped it.
It was
I
like
have it.
most of
Yeah.
them were repeats except for like that one and like one other song. I think.
Yeah.
Which one was
I'm
it?
Not sure.
The whole world.
I that song, every verse was good. Killer Mike was on that,
Mm-hmm.
and he destroyed it. They all did. It was oh god.
Yeah.
I'm getting I have a hair. Whatever. I don't know words sometimes.
Words are hard.
In another
Alright.
life.
So for me, number 2, I guess I had the tie. Storytelling Part 1 was first, and Rosa Parks was number 2.
I got it.
Got it.
Damn.
Wow.
There we go.
Is that 4?
I'm way out.
No,
What the fuck?
You're ruining everything, Justin.
Yep. Not the first time I've heard that. Well, let me find it on the left here. I know it's here. There it is. There you is.
Well, Justin, since it's my turn, I just wanted to let you know that I know that you'd like to think that your shit don't stink, but do me a favor. Lean a little bit closer and see if roses really smell like poo-poo, because that's on my list.
I have it as an honorable mention.
I can't be the only one who put roses.
Yeah, no, that's not on my list.
It's not on mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yay, now I'm an asshole.
Well, no, Sarah said she had it.
I mean, yeah, it's
It's
not
honorable
it's not my
mention.
top 10. How does that work?
If it's one of your 20.
Yeah, okay, it is one of my.
Oh,
20.
okay. All right, save. Saved by the
Dang it,
20.
where is it? Where are you? Oh,
Love Below.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't color code them this time.
Oh, well, that's
So-
your problem.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I get a little lazy. What can you do?
You spent all day listening to Outkast. There was nothing else to do. We forgive you.
I will find it. There it is. There you are. All right. I'm not feeling so good about my picks. No mores. Well, let's just stay on Love Below. And I actually had a really hard time picking Love Below songs because, like I said, I like all of them.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm gonna go Behold a Lady.
I've got it.
No dice.
Not here.
Yeah.
A lady. I saw you stand. Okay. Katie's with me.
All right. We've got Speaker Box, The Way You Move
Got it.
I got
from my Woo Girl days.
Yeah.
So,
Is that all 4?
Nope.
Justin,
Jesus Christ, Justin.
respect the Woo Girl.
That's not how I feel about radio songs.
Clearly.
yeah, that was a massive. That was a massive hit.
That was a really big one.
Absolutely.
I feel stronger about Heya than The Way You Move. I
Eh,
feel like Heya's more
True. Yeah.
essential.
That's true.
I will
That's true.
agree with you.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Rudy?
No, this next song is So Fresh, So Clean.
Oh,
I got it.
I got it.
Oh.
I listen to that.
God damn it,
Weekly.
Justin.
I have that noted
So-
as the ultimate cruising with your thugged out boyfriend
Holy
that your
shit.
mom doesn't want you to date.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I may or may not have that exact memory.
During during BMT, I made it a habit of every time I got out of the shower and, everyone
have
was
to.
waiting their turn, that I would remind them that ain't nobody who was in fact dope as me.
Oh shit.
So
And
was
honestly,
that 3?
It's 3 out of 4.
Jesus
Justin,
Christ.
you ruined everything. Is there no Santa, Justin? Is the lamp oil
How-
not going to last for 8 days?
How long till Santa comes? I was just wondering. I've been waiting
5 days?
a long time for Santa to come.
4 days. Oh, yeah, for 5 days.
5 days. Yeah.
Did I really work that joke into Deprogrammed? I sure did.
Yeah.
Santa's gonna come.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait.
Tap
Oh,
dancing
Jesus.
Christ.
You know what?
God. All right. Katie.
Moving on.
Is it my turn?
No,
No, it's
I
Katie's.
believe
It's Katie's.
mine.
I'm offended, kind of. I don't know now.
Yeah. So, Miss Jackson.
Oh my God! You guys
yeah.
are going like straight radio.
I don't need you judging me.
Yeah.
No, it's
But
not a
yes,
problem.
it's on
just
my list.
My top 5 is straight radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I know it's right where
I
it
saw a
should
meme
have been.
about Miss Jackson I think it was
I am
yesterday.
4 eels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never meant to make your daughter cry. I am several fish and not a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I sent that to a few people. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Big fan.
showed up because it knew that it was time for
It
Deprogrammed.
knew, yeah.
To be fair, both of those songs I wrestled with because
I wrestled with Miss Jackson too. Well, out of the 20, that was, that was like my 10. It was kind of almost in the 20 range. I mean, I like it, but
I feel like
I don't know,
So Fresh So Clean is the more essential than Miss Jackson.
I think so too.
All right, is it my turn?
Mhm.
I have a feeling I'm going to just keep striking out.
Well, let's swing.
Yeah, swing better, swing.
better.
Let's go speaker box. Flip Flop Rock.
Oh, I got it.
I do not.
No dice.
Yeah.
Oh, I got your back, Justin.
Thank you.
On this
least-
one, because everything else you're dumb.
Right.
But I love you.
Young Hove and the Place to Be.
That's right.
Flip Flop Rock.
All right, let's do from the very first album.
Ooh, Southern Playlist Cadillac.
Get Up, Get Out.
Music.
I got it.
Oh yeah.
You got it?
I do.
3?
You got it.
I wrestled so hard with
God damn it.
And it lost.
it. It lost.
I've got all these 3 out of 4s on here.
Yeah, I have so many circles and only 2 stars because Justin is an
Ruins
asshole.
everything.
Man, I played myself out of the game again.
Yeah.
I played myself out of the game. That's what I do.
So, like, this is so funny because it's got this really 90s sound with a really 90s message. And this is the one that they did the rap battle around their,
Oh, okay.
around their kitchen table.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I probably love it because I saw that.
Mhm.
I witnessed it, and they talked about it, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh, I've been at College Park,
That's
you
what
know,
I was
like
like.
I just had this like big deal about it. But it's so funny because after that album, it changed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everything was different
Their
after
styles,
that. So
Changed a bit.
yeah.
I have one from ATLians, Elevators, Me and You.
I
Yep.
got it.
I got it.
Bam.
Now I'm an asshole.
Oh, now Katie ruins everything.
Hey,
Katie.
hopefully it's not just me.
Oh,
I mean, it's mostly you though.
It's
Just so we're-
mostly me.
just
It's
so
mostly
we're-
you, your mama, and your cousin too.
You know,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
you
know-
know, go to hell gone you and your mama.
You know what it was about Elevators for me?
Yeah.
Not only is it a great track, obviously, but I played it in marching band.
Oh,
No,
shit. Okay.
no way.
Dum, 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 dum. So I had that connection to it. I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that one.
Yup.
That's awesome.
Katie?
Okay, I know that I'm going to be a solo asshole on this. It's from The Love Below, but I actually picked the My Favorite Things track, simply because being a musical theater geek, hearing like, oh wow, okay, here's doing an instrumental. Oh, this is really cool. Listen to that piano. That's really neat. Listen to all this. Oh my fucking God, is he doing the Sound of Music right now? And I distinctly remember the very moment when my head exploded.
I definitely don't have it. but
Well,
Me either.
it was worth a shot.
yeah, well, sometimes you got to get them out there. Where do I go? Okay, so I'm gonna try these, even though I know. No.
Try it.
No, because it's only me and Sarah that could possibly even have it
Try it.
because it's Idlewild.
Oh, well.
So I'll wait on those. I'll wait and play those later. I feel like this one kind of has to go in, doesn't it? Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac.
Oh, hell yeah. I got it.
I don't.
I don't.
Oh,
Ooh.
man, I feel like that one's like a refrain, like their entire career.
ATLians.
That's a good one, but it's not on my list.
Yeah.
Nope.
But what is on
Didn't
my
make the cut.
what is on my list from ATLians is Decatur Psalm.
Ooh, no dice.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, Decatur. Womp womp.
I like both versions of that, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pick one. So I'm gonna go speaker box. Ghetto Music.
I got that
Oh, yeah.
one.
There
And
you
you
go.
know why I love that song? Because it makes me think of like Miami Bounce.
Oh yeah. Absolutely,
and it's just so I don't know. It's like
Ghetto
it's like where
music.
twerking started.
Absolutely.
It makes me happy.
That was on the NBA Live video game back in the day, right?
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? Two of us?
I don't have it.
I do not.
Okay.
Whatever,
Rudy, I got you.
From the Love
you.
Below, I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype.
Oh, that's a good one, but I don't have it.
No dice on that one.
But that's
But
that's such a good one.
You have it, right?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I seriously, like I said,
Oh, that's a really good one, though.
I had like 6 that were just kind of rotating, and I'm like, well, which one do I want to take? Which one do I want to take?
Yeah.
There you go.
And
All right. Well, then let's just move on.
Bump, 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 bump. I get the feeling.
You realize now we're only at 2.
Yeah.
That-
But we've got a lot in the conversation. I don't think it's going to be a problem pushing stuff through. Because I mean, a lot of the 3 out of 4.
Because Heya's gonna go fucking through, Justin.
Yeah, he's losing that one.
Well, I mean, it's not really going to be a loss. I'm not going to fight that one at all because I understand. Anybody got a Spodiote Delicious?
Oh, I almost had
I almost had
that
that one too. Yeah.
A look. Now,
Like there was a collection of 5 of non-honorable mention, and that one was number 1.
Yeah.
since it's not making the conversation, I need to play a little bit of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. I got to get to the horns because that's what got me. A little bit more of that. I'm so going to get sued. Thought they were closer to the intro.
Damn, Justin.
The horns, though. Come on. Give it to me. What is it, like 4? There they are.
There it is.
God damn, that's hot.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're right.
It's
Badass, man.
yeah.
This is one I would have loved to have played in band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
seriously.
God, that's hot.
Yeah, but you
Our-
gotta have a really strong horn section.
Sexy,
for that.
too.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
sexy.
Super sexy.
Oh yeah.
But I was
Baby
wrong.
making music.
I was wrong. It's the only one that... Did I go too deep? Is that what I did here?
Yeah.
I went too deep.
Fucking clearly.
Because Gasoline Dreams and Spodiote, neither one of them.
Spodiote, so delicious.
All right, I'll bust the cherry on Idlewild. I know you two don't have it, but Justin, do you have Idlewild Blue?
Yes, I do.
Yay!
Yes, I do.
Because it's got that like bluesy sound.
Yeah.
And it's got this like crazy depth. And I remember listening to it and thinking, how did I not love this on my first
Right?
pass? Yeah.
Exactly. And because the other song I have from it, I was the one that I was like, well, that one's going through because I remember it, I like it. And then, I wrestled with another one, but when I was coming through, I was like, what's this one? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that wasn't an automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And now it's in the conversation.
all right.
yeah.
We will
Made the
talk
cut.
about it later.
Yes.
Right.
Rudy, sir.
Alrighty.
Oh,
The
jeez.
last one here in my top 10 is. I'm gonna throw this out there. The first album, Players Ball.
I've got it.
I've
You
got it
There
too.
you go. Good.
It's
Good.
the one that started it all, baby.
Real talk.
Justin, I'm assuming that's a no.
Mm-mm.
Of course it is.
Of course.
I don't know. Wheels of Steel.
Oh hell yeah!
Do not have it.
Don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
that.
Hey, 2
I
out of
got
4
it.
I've
That's
had.
right.
Thank you.
Killing
Thank
it.
you, Rudy. Thank you for renewing my faith in my abilities.
Wheels of Steel. Wheels. There it is.
Aliens.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm not feeling good about any of these, even though I love every single one of them.
Okay.
Well, I'll bounce this one off Sarah. See if she's got it. The one, the automatic from Idlewild for me was Mighty O.
No, that's not my other one.
Well,
I have another one on Idlewild.
plump.
Are you out of Idlewild
I'm
now?
out of Idlewild.
All right. Well,
Yep.
I'm not gonna say the next one.
Mighty
then, 'cause
O.
No, let it have its moment.
I'll circle back.
Okay.
I have other stuff. Let's do Take Off Your Cool.
Baby,
Oh, that one almost made the
Yeah.
list.
No dice.
Nora
I don't have it.
Jones collab. Still an asshole. Wah, wah. Oh well.
Rudy.
Alright, well, what do you guys think of this? Return of the G.
That was literally the next one I was gonna
There
say.
we go. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
I had to sit on that one for a while.
That's why I love the album so much, because it starts strong and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that song is fucking. They don't have a whole lot of really like fucking street songs like that. like that song in particular. But so.
Skew It on the Barbie.
Oh hell yeah, I got it.
Not on my list.
Not me either.
It's 2 though. See, Rudy, you've got my back.
Oh yeah, all day every day. Rick one, chef.
I love Be Real because he'd be following me on Twitter. I'm gonna go Explosion. We just can't be amazed. I went too damn deep.
Yeah,
But I mean, it really is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
that's nice. Still went too fucking deep.
What are you gonna do?
Anybody got any gangsta shit? Stankonia?
No.
I've got.
You just actually do have gangsta shit.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say.
We
yeah,
have
yeah.
gangsta shit, but I do have the song Stankonia.
Bum, bum, bum. Put it through. Rudy?
Okay.
We'll blast through a couple more rounds.
Okay, good. So I have. We did Skew It on the Barbie. How about this Chunky Fire? Aquemini.
I don't have it.
No.
Me either.
Okay.
And I only have 2 more, by the way.
Yeah, I'm running out too. I've got 2
really?
more too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we'll do 2 more rounds then.
Okay. Hootie Hoo.
Hootie
Oh
hoo!
no,
I thought
that
about
was
it.
a tough one. I
'cause
didn't want
it's
to
a
cut
running-
it.
Okay, when you said that at first, I'm like, it's not a bad. I
No,
thought you were
it's a-
saying it's a shitty song.
No,
I was
it's
like,
a
no,
good
I like
song.
it.
It kind of hurt me to not have it on my list, but
That's a running theme. Hootie hoo!
yeah.
Okay. She Lives in My Lap.
I've got it,
No dice.
No.
and I've got it, and I'm out.
Oh wow. Okay.
But you guys do what you do.
Yeah, we'll get a couple rounds here.
Did no one say roses yet? How did no one say
No,
roses?
Yeah.
I
Katie
did.
did.
She
Roses.
said, "Oh, all right. Well,
Right,
then."
because I thought that when you said honorable mention, I thought that meant it didn't make your list at all.
Oh no, it's on my list.
Oh, okay.
But so my last one then is from Idlewild, and it's When I Look in Your Eyes.
No.
Ragtimey business. I know I'm by myself.
Yeah.
All right. Toss one out there, Rudy.
Let's see. I think I got our storytelling part 2.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I have one more actually.
Oh.
But
Yeah, go ahead and toss it out there.
Jazzy Bell.
Nope. All right, so we've got a decent amount in the combo here. I'm just going to toss out. I've somehow 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
How many do we have actually on the list?
2 got through. And that's not. I mean, we've got a. It's harder with 4 people.
It
to land
is,
than
and
all
there's
five.
I actually thought it was going to be easier. But
There's a
really
lot.
not.
Well, there's a lot of work here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just Dracula's Wedding, Spread, Happy Valentine's Day, Southern Playalistic, Deep, Spaghetti Junction, and I'll Call Before I Come. So I'm glad I didn't play any of those because clearly nobody else had them.
You played yourself.
Played myself out. But I'm with y'all. Let's go ahead and put Heya in
Goddamn
All right.
right.
without even any conversation. No conversation needed there. All right. So I'm trying to think of the ones that were. Let's see. Rudy and I had the Art of Storytelling Part 1, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. Did all 3 of y'all have the whole world and I didn't?
Yes.
Okay, so let me slide that up.
Goddamn right.
So Fresh and So Clean had all 3 of us too.
Yes, it did.
Okay, let's slide that one
Thugged
up.
Out Boyfriend song.
Slide that one up.
I still listen to that song every.
The Thugged Out Boyfriend / Quick Military Shower song.
Who missed Elevators?
I did.
You did.
And I am completely
Boom,
willing
boom,
to
Boom,
push that
boom,
through.
Boom, 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 boom.
It was in my
Yeah.
backup 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that one in. So we got 4. Yeah, I feel like So Fresh and So Clean is more important than Miss Jackson. Did Miss Jackson? Yeah, Miss Jackson made it through.
Yeah.
If you're asking me between the 2, I'd rather take So Fresh, So Clean.
Yeah, I think. You're right.
I would agree
Yeah,
with that.
I'm with you on
Yeah.
that one.
Let's get that one through. Lose that. All right, so let's see what we got left because we got 1,
We
2.
don't have anything on the first or the last album.
That's in. I think. Get Up, Get Out, right?
Yeah, Get Up, Get Out.
Get
I
Up,
didn't
Get Out
have
has
it.
3 of us.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
fine with putting that through
I think we
because it was
should.
close
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. We got 6.
I think we have Players
Players
Ball.
Balls too, 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Do we want to do 2 from the first album?
I feel like that we can leave that up for conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
And then on Idlewild, you and I had Blue.
Well, we're the only ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if we're going to do a completely encompassing one, yes, I didn't pick Idlewild, but that was my personal choice to lean more towards old school. I'd be completely fine with putting it on there.
Idlewild Blue.
Equal representation.
I think I agree. Also.
Okay.
I mean, just to have all the albums represented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through what we have left.
Okay.
The Whole World, Art of Storytelling Part 1, Rosa Parks, Roses, Behold a Lady, Stankonia, The Way You Move, Flip Flop Rock, Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac, Ghetto Music, Players Ball, Wheels of Steel, She Lives in My Lap, Return of the G, Skewed on the Barbie.
I thought we moved the whole world
Yeah,
over.
it was.
Did we?
Yeah,
Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop.
because the
I
whole
moved it to the top because you
world
guys all had it, not
loves
me.
it when you make that
1,
sound.
2,
Bow,
3,
bow,
4, 5, 6,
bow,
7,
bow,
8.
bow.
So we've
And-
got 2.
Keep the beat running like Randy Moss.
I feel like, again, Hey Ya more important than Roses.
I'd say Hey Ya's like the most important, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's more important than everything.
I think so.
Dun, dun, dun.
Super dope.
If I had to pick between Hey Ya and the ability to call Justin an asshole, I would pick Hey Ya.
That's a tough decision, though. But I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'd think about
Well,
it.
like, how long do you have to go without calling Justin an asshole?
Probably a
Is
solid.
it like forever? Because I don't know.
Probably like I if I had to pick between Hey Ya and not being able to call Justin an asshole for the next 3 times I'm on Deprogrammed, I'm picking Hey Ya.
Oh,
4, I've got to give it a little more thought. But 3, oh yeah,
well, I feel okay
my baby
with
don't
this.
mess around.
I think it depends on what we're covering on the next 3 programs with Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, okay, we digress. What else?
we digress. You're an asshole, and we like Hey Ya. Moving on next.
I mean, I do too. I
Good
mean,
talk.
that's why it was.
Good talk, guys.
Okay.
I'm loving the references. My baby don't mess around.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
The Art of Storytelling, Rosa Parks, Behold a Lady. Okay, so how do we feel? We've got Hey Ya in. Actually, Hey Ya is the only one from Speaker Box and Love Below. Do we want to get one of the Speaker Box songs in?
Well, what do we have?
We
Flip
got,
Flop Rock, Ghetto
The Way You
Music,
Move.
The
Yeah.
Way You Move. Oh.
Yeah, we got The Way You Move, Ghetto Music, and Flip Flop Rock
I would go with Ghetto Music.
I
Oh,
would too.
of the 3.
Yeah.
Of the 3, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like we're going really singly here.
yeah, no, I'd go with Ghetto Music, yeah.
yeah, I would go with Ghetto Music over The Way You Move.
Let's lose that. All right, so where are we at? 9, I think. So this is where it gets difficult to get that last one in here. Yep. All right, I'll run them down one more time.
Okay.
If anybody hears one that just really cannot be number 10. The Art of Storytelling, Rosa Parks, Behold a Lady, Stankonia, Flip Flop Rock, Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac, Players Ball, Wheels of Steel, She Lives in My Lap, Return of the G, Skew It in the Barbie.
I know we're going really singly, but fucking Rosa Parks. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Rosa Parks was the one where I feel like Rosa Parks was the first time Outkast really alarmed white people.
Yeah.
And that was a really important moment for their career.
Yeah, I think so.
What do we have on the keep list?
That's what I'm wondering. What needs to go?
What
do we
needs
need
to go
get rid
in
of?
order for?
What are the 9? you wanna
Yeah,
hear the nine?
yeah, what are the 9?
B.O.B, AT Aliens, Hey Ya, Get Up, Get Out, Ghetto Music, Elevators, The Whole World, So Fresh, So Clean, and Ottawa Blue.
God damn, this is a good list.
That is the great list. Let's see here. There's one. Could you say that one more time? I think there's one on top of my head that I think we can let go of, and let me know what you guys think.
You want the ones that are left?
Yeah, the 9 that we have actually.
Oh, you're trying to get one out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
We're-
Oh, so we're
Rudy's
adding one.
Rudy-
Well,
we're-
we have the last of the 10 to pick,
Okay.
but now we're debating.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you- okay.
So I
got
guess
you,
we
got you, I got you.
could.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We could lose.
Rudy's here to fuck shit
I
up.
know.
I'm here
Absolutely.
for it.
You know?
If there's one you
Let's do
think,
this.
if there's one you really think does not belong
Yeah.
in the 10,
Yeah, yeah.
we have B.O.B, AT Aliens, Hey Ya, Get Up, Get Out, Ghetto Music, Elevators, The Whole World, So Fresh, So Clean, and Ottawa Blue.
All right. Listen.
We can't lose Ottawa Blue because it's the only Ottawa song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck with B.O.B, but I mean, Rosa Parks.
Really?
I don't know.
I would
Rosa
go.
Parks is my favorite Outkast song, I think.
See,
Or it's like
I like
it's
see,
1
I like
and 2.
I like B.O.B, but I love Rosa Parks, but I like B.O.B better.
I'd be willing
Yeah.
to lose So Fresh, So Clean for Rosa Parks.
Oh.
But
That's a tough one. Yeah.
I don't. I
actually agree with Sarah.
I wouldn't
B.O.B.
lose B.O.B.
That beat.
Okay.
Number one, it was unanimous, and number
Oh,
two,
yeah,
that beat
that's
is
true.
fucking fire, man. Like
Yeah.
I cannot. I will stand up against anybody trying to remove B.O.B. because that beat is insane.
Would anyone like to see how I'm punching my ticket to hell this evening? That B.O.B. beat is more fire than the fireworks explosion in Mexico City.
Whoa!
And I saw the video of it, and I'm going to
All
hell.
right, so
for thinking
B.O.B. is
that.
staying.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Do we want to drop So Fresh, So Clean for Rosa Parks?
Don't make me.
Well, seeing as how
Wait, did Miss Jackson make the list?
No.
Okay, so that would make B.O.B. the only one from Stankonia.
Don't you mean So Fresh, So Clean?
So Fresh, So Clean is Stankonia.
Yeah,
too,
I know. If we bump out So
if we
Fresh, So
bump So
Clean
Fresh.
for Rosa Parks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's a.
I don't know. I don't want to.
What do we
So
have
Fresh, So
from
Clean go, though.
Equimany?
Do or die. That's ATLians. Idlewild. Speaker Box.
We don't have anything, do we?
Southern Playalistic. Nope. ATLians. Equimini. Or I mean.
All right, I
Stankonia.
vote. Since we don't have any from Equimany, I vote bumping out So Fresh, So Clean in favor of Rosa Parks. So we have the album.
Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
I mean, I know I love So
Yeah,
Fresh,
yeah,
So
I
Clean, and
gotcha.
it hurts me a little bit.
Yeah.
And now
Well-
Katie has nothing to sing when she gets out of the shower. And I have nothing
For
to
your
prove with
thugged
my
out
thugged out
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
Here's my question though. Couldn't we just put Rosa Parks in?
Yeah,
10?
because there's 9 right now, right?
Yeah,
Right,
there's nine.
right
Like
now.
I
We
feel
don't
like
have to lose anything.
Yeah,
No.
we don't have
Yeah,
to
okay,
yeah.
we could.
See, that's what happens when Rudy tries to fuck shit up. You know what I mean?
God damn it, Rudy!
You know,
Sometimes he makes
it's like
mistakes,
you're here
and,
to burn down the studio and chew bubble gum, and
Exactly.
you're all out of bubble gum.
Oh, exactly. You know what I mean? That's perfect.
I love how we just had this horrible debate, like we had to get rid of one, and then it was,
I know.
and
it
then
was
all of
like
us at once are like, wait
a
a minute, we
sincere
gotta.
moral issue.
Let's not get rid of anything?
And then it's like,
Oh,
oh wait,
okay.
we have an extra spot. Let's
Like
just put it there.
my heart started to hurt, and then I realized that it was all for naught.
All for naught. All right. So, how do we feel about these 10 then? B.O.B., ATLians, Hey Ya, Get Up, Get Out, Ghetto Music, Elevators, The Whole World, So Fresh, So Clean, Rosa Parks, and Idlewild Blue.
I fucking
That's
like
a
it.
fucking
yeah,
fire
that's
list.
a really good list.
That's a fireworks factory.
I had 4 of those 10. Not bad, considering I was striking out left and right. All right. So, there it is. That's our 10.
Ta-da.
We're going to go with that. We are going to go with that. And we went over our time, sort of, because we started late.
It
so
Yeah.
happens.
you know.
it happens. Especially I had to set up these cameras. Next week, and feel free to jump onto the Deprogrammed page. I'm going to do a 2016 compiled list of all the lists. So I'm trying to narrow it down to 30 songs from each of, I don't even know how many shows we've done this year. Compile it down to 30 and then make a mega 10. This is the 2016 list of Deprogrammed of every show we've done, every band from Smashing Pumpkins to Outkast and everything in between. So head on over to the Deprogrammed page. Head on over to the Deprogrammed page, you who are watching or listening later, and vote on the songs. I'm posting each list over the next couple days. So just hop in, let me know which songs you think belong in it. And if you want to come hang in the studio next week to debate those 30 songs, you know, so far Fredo's the only one in. So I've got chairs
I
open.
would be in if I would be in town.
Oh,
In
you
my
gonna be out.
defense.
You're going to be out of town.
Yep.
All right.
I'll be at a seedy hotel in Nashville with my dog.
There you go.
With that being said, though, Outkast, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. And
Peace
then,
easy.
yeah. Have a good night.
That was fun.